Thank you for the introduction, Lindsay. I'm just gonna share my screen. All right. And everyone can see the presentation, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. I would like to tell you about the environmental petition we wrote to my university and why these changes are important. But first, I wanted to give a quick introduction. My name is Erica Cowper, and I'm a junior at Drew University, where I major in biology and minor in Italian and environmental studies and sustainability. As a student at Drew University in New Jersey, I'm proud to be a part of a community that calls our campus the Forest. In the Forest, we prioritize recognizing, preserving, and restoring ecological integrity to the fertile forest ecosystems, ponds, and glacial features surrounding our campus. Being in nature in this beautiful place, as you can see on the right here, imparts a feeling of peace and harmony during a difficult time in history. I agree with Lindsay that universities are amazing places to start a movement. I'm also passionate about preserving a living planet for future generations of people and all life. For this reason, a large group of students at Drew, myself included, have brought together several ideas into a petition that we believe will make Drew stand out as an environmental leader, entice students to enroll, and allow the entire Drew community to have even more to celebrate. There are 3 parts to this petition. Part 1 of our petition is to redefine the language that Drew University uses regarding sustainability and the environment. Currently, Drew's sustainability webpage uses the traditional definition of sustainability. This reads, meeting the needs of the present without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. However, this human-centric definition does not include wildlife or ecosystems, and it does not recognize nature's intrinsic value or worth beyond its usefulness to humans. Climate change, ecosystem collapse, and accelerating species extinction have all been drastically intensifying. These are just a few headlines I pulled from the past month. They read, climate change threatens survival of endemic species the most. Scientists grappling with persistent and alarming collapse of North Coast bull kelp forests. Smaller amphibians have increased extinction risk due to fewer offspring. And there are so many more of these headlines and so many more of things happening around the world exactly like this. A cultural shift is needed. We advocate for a more expansive sustainability definition that includes Earth's ecosystems. For example, the revised definition we came up with is meeting the needs of the present without compromising the ability of future generations of humans and global ecosystems to thrive. During the Q&A, I'd be interested to hear if you have any suggestions for possible redefinitions or any other thoughts that you might have. This proposed definition of sustainability is how we can begin to handle and think about the current climate and biodiversity emergency properly. I'm working with Lindsay on a website where college environmental clubs and other groups can sign on to support a statement that sustainability should be redefined to include nature now and in the future. The URL for this website is on the slide. It's redefinesustainability.org. On this website, like I said, you could sign on to support this movement, and you could also submit other suggested redefinitions for sustainability that you come up with. If you would like to help out at all with this website, you can contact me at ecowper@drew.edu. And the hashtag that we've been using for this movement is hashtag redefinesustainability. Now moving on to part 2 of our petition. So part 2 of our petition is to implement an environmental literacy seminar with a focus on preserving a living planet. This will be an open place to help us get past our eco-anxieties and become active in protecting nature. We believe that being environmentally literate is critical for enabling students to advocate for the environment, to educate others, and to help us make informed decisions in our lives. Our generation can be a powerful agent to promote viable solutions that factor in climate change, the sixth mass extinction, and any other sustainability challenges for our country and our world. We believe that a university-wide environmental literacy seminar is essential for every university in the world. These seminars should include discussions about the environment and should be facilitated by trained mental health counselors who can help us move beyond eco-anxiety to become active and participating citizens. And now on to the third part of the petition. So part 3 of our petition asks the university to respectfully acknowledge the Womens Lanape on the Drew University website and in meetings and email communications. This is a powerful way of showing respect for and honoring the Indigenous peoples of the land on which Drew is located. Acknowledgements are a simple way of resisting the erasure of Indigenous histories and working towards honoring and inviting the truth. They can serve to remind us of an alternative way to view nature as kin instead of as natural resources. At this point in time, the petition has been signed by 90 students and faculty and has been received by the administration. We are in the works of creating an action plan for these changes, and we have offered our assistance to enact them. This petition can be a blueprint for universities everywhere. 15 years ago, no college even mentioned sustainability in their marketing, but today it would be unthinkable for most schools not to have this as a highlighted feature of their campus. These ideas can spread like a wildfire. I think the actions here at my university can be replicated throughout the country and throughout the world. Student leaders from various departments, along with faculty and administration, can work together to raise awareness, counter false information, and discuss recent environmental discoveries. There are tons of people who are exploiting nature for their own enrichment, and unfortunately, these people control the dialogue in the media and in the government. Imagine if all college students were as well educated in environmental challenges as they were in their respective fields. If every college student truly understood the interdependence of all living things, they could work off of facts and dispel this fear to create a future that everyone has a voice in. We hope what will be implemented at Drew University will be replicated as long as there are dedicated people to help bring it about. Thank you.